Hello Burpee buddies and fitness enthusiasts. Right, here we are in the gym shade. So, I've had some time to think and I've changed my mind several times over what I was feeling like doing. I've come to the conclusion that I need some stability in my training for a little while, and I thought, what's the best way of doing that? And I had thought of coming up with all these wonderful ways of doing different exercises with kettlebells or doing more burpees to try and utilise them better and blah de blah de blah. Lots of people are doing that and they do it very well. But I'm in an unfortunate position where I have a lot of equipment at my house. So I'm not like everybody who has to go to a gym. I've got everything here that I need to perform a workout, and it feels silly sometimes that I'm not utilising that. I'm lucky to have it and I need to utilise it more to my advantage. I'm not saying that that's something I'm going to do permanently, but I've been having a little bit of a I've been missing my weight training a little bit. The consistency of knowing what I'm doing, going into the gym, going through a routine, knowing exactly what I'm going to do from one day to the next, weeks in advance. I've been missing that a little bit, and I feel that although I've been getting some good gains, I feel I've gained some muscle and definitely some cardio benefits from doing my burpees. I want to try and gauge it a little bit better. So I was thinking of devising my own weight routine and blah blah, but I don't know if any of you have heard of a guy called Dr Jym Stoppani. Now, when I got back into my weight training, what's that? It's nearly 4 years ago now, just under, sorry. I used a Jym Stoppani routine to get me back into my weights again, and that worked wonderful. It really did. The guy knows what he's talking about. So I thought, rather than me making up a routine, I've got this routine which is designed by Jym Stoppani, Dr Jym Stoppani, which is based on 4 days a week weight training. Now, there's another one I was considering doing. This one is called Shortcut to Size. The other one was called Shortcut to Shred. The Shortcut to Shred is 6 days a week and it's a lot more cardio based. I get a lot of cardio training from my kickboxing, and I was still intending on doing some skipping behind the scenes and some burpees. Whether I'm going to record everything, I probably won't, because it's just too much grief and hassle. Sometimes I like to just train and not record. So, the point being, I'm going to follow this routine. I'm going to go, it's a 12-week routine, but I'm going to aim for the first 4 weeks and see how I'm feeling, whether I'm going to carry it on or not. I'd like to do the 12 weeks at the moment, but I'm indecisive, and that might change. I might get bored of it. But it's a pyramid style training. Today we start off with light weights, high reps. It's going to be a chest and tricep focused, and a little bit of calves. I'll read the routine, what today's one is, and I'll go through them as I do them rather than going through everything. So today will be start it off with a good old bench press. Then we do incline bench press, incline dumbbell flies. Now, it should have been cable crossovers as the last exercise. I can do cable crossovers, but I have to do one arm at a time rather than doing them both. And from a purpose of a time point of view, I didn't want to do that because it would drag the routine on too long. And I like doing dips, so I've replaced the cable crossovers with dips, and I always found dips as a good finishing exercise, and also I just like doing them. And I think they're a good replacement for cable crossovers, personal opinion. And I also have swapped out some other exercises that for third ones that I like doing and that are easy for me to perform with the equipment that I have got. So they're the 4 main exercises for my chest, and then I do tricep press downs with the cable, bench dips and diamond push-ups. So these 2 exercises are ones that I've added myself for other exercises that he put in, because I don't want to. I want to try and utilise body weight as much as I can. And these 2 exercises, I can't remember what ones he had, but they're hitting the tricep muscles in a similar way to the ones that he put, but using body weight. So yeah, that's my reason. So that's today's routine: bench press, incline dumbbell flies, dips, tricep press downs, bench dips, diamond push-ups. I'm probably going to edit the video because you ain't going to want to see me resting that. But the idea is to keep the rests less than 1 minute between each set, and yeah, I'll keep you informed as I go along of how it's going on. So I've got my bench set up. I'm going to do a warm-up set with just the bar. It's an Olympic bar, so it's 20 kilos. I'll set these up so that if I do fail on a heavy set of lifting, I literally sort of drop my chest down a little bit, and that clears me. As a safety precaution, I train on my own out here. I could be out here for bloody hours before somebody come out here looking for me. So it's a safety thing. I've seen a lot of nasty accidents with people, especially with bench press, but I can utilise that for when we're doing my bench and my squats. So there'll be a bit of adjustment. I'll probably edit that out of the videos. I'm going to make sure I actually press record. Yes, I did. Right, so this is just a warm-up set. 15 reps with the bar, and remember, I haven't done this for a while, so my technique's a little bit rusty, so I want to be concentrating on my technique, which is a good one this week because it's the lighter weight. I'm aiming for 12 to 15 reps, 15 being my main aim for this week. So, but it's 12 to 15 reps. So I'll work my way up to a weight where I do sort of fail and just got one in the bag sort of thing. I want to start that so I get an idea how long one of these routines is going to take me. So, we'll stick my 10 kilos on there to start with. Now I am very cautious. I hurt my shoulders bench pressing. It was on the Smith machine. I hurt both my shoulders, and it took a long time for them to get better. So I'm a bit cautious with this now. It's poor technique, really. I know that. Trying to get it done quick. Poor technique. I don't want to be rushing my weights. Technique. So. Go straight into that. This is still a warm up. I don't know if I'll probably edit a lot of this out. We'll see. See how much time I have to edit. So that'll be 60 kilo. I don't know. That might be around the weight for my working sets here, but I'm just gauging it, like I say. It's been a while, so I'm not really sure what weights to use. So that felt good for 14 reps, so that'll be my first working set, 60 kilos, 14 reps. So, I've got my sheets. What I shall do is I write the weight down. So, warm up was bar plus 20 plus 2 warm up sets, bar and then plus 20, and then my working set is going to be 60 kg, 14 reps, and then I'll write down, I've got to do 4 sets at this weight. I'll write down how many reps I've got on each one to keep a record. "14 reps, that was good." That's sort of, I could have pushed out a 15, but I'd have been close to failure. I don't want to be failing. I want to leave a rep in the tank, a bit like that. So that's a good weight. I could have upped it 10 kilos maybe, and then gone for 12 reps. But I don't want to be doing that. I haven't done it for a while. Slow and steady wins the race. About a minute from now, I'll give about a minute and a half rest. Rest things what I'm going to have to take, getting used to. I think I should probably be resting longer to start with. Just when I feel like it, really. I don't want the sessions to take too long, but it's quality over quantity with this. That's why I like the burpee training. It's very efficient, get a good workout in. But I need to change something up for a bit. And like I said, I've got the equipment, so I'm going to utilise it. So the last set could be doing a rest pause technique. So come down, stop, push. So I don't think I'll get 14 reps, we'll see. That's why I've got the safety bars as well, because I'm more likely to fail on them, and you should have a spotter doing rest pause. I don't have a spotter. These are my spotter. I wind them a little bit to make sure they don't give in on me. So yeah, they're my spotter. So when I do my incline, I do them on the Smith machine. The main reason for that is that saves me faffing about adjusting the heights and everything with this, so it's quicker for me. And the Smith machine has got its benefits, and plus I've got the safety feature where I can lock that out. Just, it's a time thing for me. A lot less faffing around, just swap the bench round, add some other plates on, boom, rather than adjusting the height and everything. You know, I have to adjust the height when I do my squats. So yeah. Oh, I just managed 12 there with that rest pause. So yeah, happy with that. It's only a small rest, a quick 1, 2. It makes a difference. "12 reps, so 14, 14, 14. And 12. That is exactly where I want to be, in that rep range. Right, pause that, move me over to there. So I've got 3 sets to do on here. They say this bar's 15 kilos, but I don't think it's that heavy. I call it 10 kilos. And I've put 30 kilos, 15 on each side, so that's 40 kilos for this incline. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that felt good. 15 reps. I need to do my blind down because that sun is beating through. Oh, that's better. So yeah, we'll stick with that weight. 2 more sets. Oh, couldn't see my pen. There it is. Write it down. So 40 kg, including bar, 15 reps. Yeah, so I can still feel a little niggle in my shoulder from when I hurt it all that time ago. So I'm really taking it slowly, not trying to overdo it. I reckon my chest's going to hurt from doing this in a good way. I used to love the ache from doing chest and back. I like the ache, but it doesn't help when I'm doing my kickboxing. It's when you're throwing punches that you feel every single one of them. But we'll see how that goes. I had considered going down to 1 kickboxing session a week instead of doing the 2. The Monday session's a bit of a pain for me to get to, but I enjoy doing it. And my boy goes, well, he likes to go on a Monday, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, set number 2. And I didn't bring that blind down enough and the sun's still in my eyes. Bent like a banana. Whew. I do think weightlifting, the calorie burn you get after training goes on, and I think adding strength training into a training program is a very good way to get lean and gain muscle, compared to how we were doing the burpee training. It's a different style, different hitting yourself differently, but the routines take longer, but I think the calorie burn after is better. But there you go. Who knows? I don't bother with the science. I do what I like to do. Oh yeah, with my nutrition, I'll probably talk about that separately. The plan of my nutrition is just to try and hit I'm trying to hit 200 grams of protein a day. And I'll aim for around 2,600 to 3,000 calories a day, depending on how I feel, really. But the main thing is to hit my protein intake, which I've been quite low. I think I'd probably hit around 130 to 150 grams a day without really trying. So I'm going to have to utilise protein shakes to get the extra 50 to 75 grams. 15 reps. I was meant to do rest pause, I forgot. So my next exercise, oh, you will notice that my incline isn't very high. Now, a guy I used to follow called John Meadows, may he rest in peace, he passed away last year. He was a very proficient bodybuilder and used to like watching his videos, and I learnt a lot from that guy. And he used to use a flat bench and just put a couple of weights under it, so there's hardly any incline at all. And that's what I've done in the past. I've used my bench here. So these dumbbell flies, I mean, I could, that's flat, that's my next one. Rather than me putting stuff under the legs, I utilise my lowest setting, which is that. Don't know what sort of weight to go here. It's been a while since I've done these. They are one of my favourite exercises. So let's see what I've got on these. 2, 4, I don't know what that one is. 2.5, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the bar is 2, so they're 12 kilos on there. So we'll go with the 12 kilos and see how that is. I can always go up on the next set. 3 sets of these as well. And like I say, flies is one of my favourites. One of my favourite exercises. Well, these are all our favourites really. Bench press, dips, flies. I like them all. But flies, I think, is a fantastic exercise. Got to be careful with them. We have to be careful with any of them really, but I do like it. Right, let's get into it. Don't know if you can see me there. Let me move the camera and we'll put it there. Let's move it up here. There you go. That'll do. I can do it that way, can't I? See, I've got to do more messing about. Don't know if you can see from that. Let's put this up there. That's better. Make sure I'm not going to hit my hand on anything. Leave that at that. I could probably do a bit more, but I'm going to keep it at that for today. So I used to go between doing declined, inclined, and I really found the decline didn't think as necessary. I like to use the dips to get the lower chest area. I find that they are a far superior and safer exercise for me to do. and doing decline whilst I'm out here on my own. Because if anything go wrong with a decline when you're doing free weight, that's going to fall straight on your neck. You can't really use the safety bars, so safety first. So I like dips. I think they're good for lower chest. Obviously I've got my incline. I do flat bench flies, incline flies, flat bench, incline bench, no decline. Sometimes I might do decline on the Smith, because then I can lock it out on there, occasionally. But I'm utilising dips this week, so dips after this, 2 more sets of this. No ego lifting in Jay's gym, the gym shed. Used to try to go as heavy as I could with everything when I was younger, and there ain't no need. Found with some exercises you're better off with a lighter weight as well. For me, I found my biceps grow better when I use a lighter weight, because the heavier I go, the more I started to engage my forearms and not my biceps. So I was lifting heavy weight, and it might look cool, but I wasn't getting any feeling in my biceps. They never hurt, so I started dropping the weight, which is another thing I learned from John Meadows, his videos. I started dropping the weights, and yeah, I could feel it in my biceps again, and I started, my biceps grew quicker. Same with shoulders, lighter weight is far superior. You don't need to be lifting stupid heavy weight for your shoulders to grow. Higher reps, lighter weight with shoulders, and I found the same with biceps. Works for me, might not work for everybody. I've tried various things, and that's what worked for me. Right, we'll do a rest pause on these. Not a long pause, but so it's sort of 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Fifteen repetitions. So I did my dips the other day, and I wrote the weight down. Where did I write that down? On this notepad. So when I did my dips, 25 kilos, I did 10 reps. So I'm going to put 20 kilos on for 3 sets. Let's see if I can rep out 15, 12 to 15. 15 is what I'm going for, the higher range, but 12 to 15 is acceptable. To use a big plate or 2 10s, that is disgusting. just use big plate. We'll use a big plate. So my chest is nicely warmed up. If I was just doing dips, I would do a couple of warm-up sets before utilising weight. But my chest is warm after all of that. I don't feel the need to do warm-up. I'm hoping that's all good from there. We'll have a little bit of a rest. And then at this, 3 sets of this, and then we're on to triceps, where I will do press downs on there as my first exercise. Don't know what sort of weight. I'll probably put 20 kilo on there and see how that goes. Sounds like a plan. Right. 12 reps just, that's probably a bit too much. I'm probably better off with a 15. We'll keep that as that, 12 reps. 12 reps of 20. We'll keep it with that. We're happy with that. 12 reps was my minimum, and I felt I could have pushed one more out, so if I'd have done one more, that would have been too many. I'm not needing to fail on these at this moment. You get a good gauge for having 1 rep in the bank. Definitely could have pushed one more with a try, but could have been crappy form. I noticed some people go really deep with dips. My shoulders don't allow me to do that safely, so I stop where I feel it's safe with my shoulders. And bear in mind, I'm doing this for my chest, not my shoulders. You gauge your shoulders obviously, but there's no need for me to go any deeper. I don't think I could go much deeper without putting my shoulders at a greater risk. Risk outweighs the benefits, so that's my depth. If you don't like it, I don't care. 12 repetitions. Got to be careful not to trap anything with the chain. Don't want to be trapping the crown jewels. Sessions have to stay under 1 hour. 45 minutes really. This is going to be more than 45 minutes today for sure. But getting back into the swing of everything again, a load of waffle. Some of my routines, I'm not going to be talking, I'm just going to go through them, get the work done. Today is to go through what I'm doing. I'll do that for my next 3 routines. I've got a back and bicep and traps day, shoulders and abs, and a legs day. So yeah. dips. Just squeezed that out. Really 20 kilos was too much weight for that rep range. Just managed 12. Should have done 15 really, but it's done now. 12 was within the tolerance. So, let's put you on pause and move around a little. Right, tricep press downs, first set, 20 kilos, in case you care. One, that's a good weight for that. Rep range 15. So we'll do the next 2 sets with that. Sorry, 20 kg. 15 reps, 20 kg. Don't want to rest too long. I've got to rest long enough. Right, so I squeeze when I push down. I try to keep tension on and not come too far up. So when I'm here, I stop about here rather than coming up there and taking the tension to my triceps. Squeeze the triceps when I'm at the bottom. Nice and controlled, as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's a bit harder that one. I felt it that one. So my time's saying 44 minutes, but I did a warm up and I incorporated that into that beforehand. That was about 3-4 minutes. So it's 40 minutes so far. Maximum an hour doing these sessions. If taking more than an hour, I'm doing too much. Or I'm not doing it quick enough, or both. 12. So next I'm going to do bench dips, 3 sets. I shall utilise them here. It's a bit of a jungle. I have to move stuff about a lot in the gym shed to get the space required. So that should be okay like that. And the other way. So bench dips, tricep dips, whatever you want to call them. So, I think the last time I was doing these, a long time ago, I was putting 20 kilo plates on me. That won't be happening today. So the idea is, you get into this position, and you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we'll call that. 12 felt good. I was feeling them, and I don't want to overdo it on my first session. You won't need to rest as long. Give it a minute and go again. And then, I was meant to do calves at the end of this session, but I'm not going to do that. My calves are getting plenty of work for my skipping, and they're aching. They've been aching for 3 days, so I'm not going to be adding calves on today. I might do in the future if they're not aching or I haven't done as much skipping, but I'm doing other exercises. This routine was designed for you to do 4 sessions of this a week and nothing else. So I'm still doing other things as and when I can. Not used to all the waiting around. Right. These are a fantastic exercise. All body weight that. Yes. Well, repetitions. So my next 3 sessions are all like the same basically. I'm aiming for 12 to 15 reps on each exercise. Next week that drops down and we're aiming for 9 to 11 reps on everything. The week after we're aiming for 6 to 8, and then the week after that 3 to 5. That's the pyramid style. That's 4 weeks, and then the idea is you hit it again, you change some of the main exercises like the bench press. I'm doing pull-ups and squats and shoulder press, all stay the same, and you can vary the rest of the exercises. Whether I do, I'll see how that goes. But like the triceps and stuff like that, I can add different exercises in. It's not really about how much weight I'm lifting, it's more about the isolation and getting some work in. The core movements, the bench press the squat, the shoulder press, and my pull-ups, the 4 exercises you're trying to increase your strength on. So the idea is after the first 4 weeks you hit it again, and on each rep range I should be doing slightly more weight, getting the same reps, which means I've got stronger. And then on the 3rd rotation you should be even stronger. So at the end of the 12 weeks you've increased your strength. That's how it works. But you have to push yourself. So 1 more set of these. Let's go some more. 13, 14, 15 for that last one. 15. So my last exercise will be my good old faithful diamond push-ups. Diamond push-ups. That should keep me under the hour. Try and keep the gym shed tidy. It helps when you're in a hurry to have things tidy. And this has been using. So yeah, do this and going down my protein shake that I've pre-made. Diamond push-ups. I'm just going to do 3 sets, as many reps as possible. 1. Ah, 27. We'll rest approximately 1 minute. The reason I'm doing as many reps as possible is I can't really add weight unless I put my weighted vest on, which I may do in the future, but I still want to have some functional exercises, which is why I put them in. They're not part of the original program, nor the bench dips, and nor the chest dips. I added all of those myself. Like I said, bench dips, diamond push-ups, all bodyweight exercises. You don't need a gym to do them. I want to try and keep a few things like that in. I may do some, like, I was going to do Navy SEALs instead of the incline bench, but I thought, no, let's stick to the plan a little. I don't want to go off it too far. We'll see how that goes. But I know my chest is going to ache. Probably it'll ache more in 2 days' time. Saturday's a day. Saturday day? Yeah, Saturday day. Monday, when I got kickboxing, it'll probably ache the most. Possibly even after Tuesday, because it's the first session. So we shall see. Alright, let's get another set of these diamonds banged out. Ah. 25. One more set to do. It's going to bring me just under the hour. With the warm up, that's what I'm aiming for, under an hour, no more. Sometimes these sessions, so when I do the heavier ones, they're probably going to take a little bit longer because you need to rest more between the sets. So we shall see. But then again, it doesn't take as much out of you in the cardio sense, and it takes less time. So should still get it in the hour. We'll see. That is the plan. We've got a plan, and we shall try to stick to it. All right. I think I'm going to do a burpee. That was a lot less. Right, 57 minutes. That says I've burned 305 active calories, and that's under traditional strength training. So we'll put that down. I like the time here, 57 minutes, so we'll put, so we know how long it took. Put the day, Saturday, and the date, 23rd of the 7th, 22. Boom. I'm not sweating, I almost out of breath like many burpees, but my chest and triceps are on fire. So anyway, it's what it is. That's it for today. Salute, peace, till the next one.